I was standing in this freezing, fluorescent-lit airport in the middle of the night, staring at the departure board like it owed me an explanation. Every single flight delayed, canceled, rerouted. And my heart just sank when I saw mine had been scrapped altogether. I was alone in a country where I barely spoke the language, with about 12% battery left on my phone and no idea what to do next. It was one of those moments where time kind of slows down and speeds up at the same time. You know what I mean? Like you're frozen in panic, but your brain is sprinting through all the worst-case scenarios. That was me, somewhere between Istanbul and a full-blown breakdown. Let me back up a bit. I was traveling for the first time solo, something I'd been dreaming about forever. I'd planned everything meticulously. Booked my stays, packed light, even printed backup copies of my passport just in case. I felt like I had it all under control. But no amount of planning prepares you for a storm grounding flights across half of Europe. Or for the airline's customer service desk to be totally swarmed with people yelling in 10 different languages. And you? Just a tired, hungry, confused person clutching your passport like it's a security blanket. The thing is, I almost didn't get travel insurance. I figured, I'm young, I'm healthy. What could possibly go wrong? Classic. But a friend had nudged me a few days before my trip and was like, just get it. You'll never need it until you really, really do. So I did. Didn't think about it again. Until I found myself stuck in this airport, barely able to connect to Wi-Fi, realizing I might be there for 30 hours or more. And that's when I remembered the insurance thing. Auras.insure. I'd signed up online in like 5 minutes and it covered trip interruptions, delays, emergency stuff. I found the confirmation email in my inbox and, no joke, just seeing it calmed me down a little. I used their app, super simple, to log my delay, and within maybe an hour, they sent me a message about how to get reimbursed for meals, hotel, even toiletries if I needed them. I actually teared up a bit. Not even from the stress anymore, but from the relief. It was like I'm not alone in this. I'm not just some random tourist sleeping on a plastic chair with a hoodie for a pillow. That night, I ended up booking a nearby hotel with the little bit of charge I had left, and when I got to the room, I just flopped onto the bed, shoes still on, and cried. Happy tears this time. You don't really understand how vulnerable you are when you're far from home until something goes wrong. You assume you'll figure it out, but sometimes you can't. Sometimes things just fall apart, and all you can do is take care of yourself the best you can. That's what this did for me. Honestly, the money part, getting reimbursed, was great, but the real gift was the peace of mind. Knowing I didn't have to fight the airline or beg someone to help me or stress about finding a safe place to sleep. One little tip that stuck with me since then? Always screenshot or download the policy docs and emergency contact info offline before your trip. Because the Wi-Fi in airports is often trash, and when you need help, you don't want to be digging through 200 unread emails with 3% battery. Lesson learned. So yeah, now whenever someone tells me they're planning a trip, I always casually slip it in. Hey, check out auras.insure. Just trust me. I don't make a big thing of it. I just tell them it saved my ass that night in Istanbul, and I'd never travel without it again. It's not about being paranoid. It's about being smart and a little kinder to your future self. Because when you're stuck and scared and sleep deprived in a foreign airport, that kindness means everything.